Hey, welcome to my channel where I've lost 175 pounds with keto and carnivore. Thank you for watching. Morning. I am heating up my skillet. I'm going to do like I did yesterday. I enjoyed my breakfast. It was 2 pieces of bacon and 3 eggs. And it was the same amount of calories as what I usually have. Actually, I think it was like 20 or 30 calories less, which is perfectly fine with me. So, well, got to shift things around here to make some room. Here we go. So, I'm going to cook up this bacon, and then I'm going to add my eggs. Y'all know I love cast iron. So, this is just a little, it's like a little fake campfire thing, and with the cast iron skillet. Let me light it and show y'all what it looks like. I just think it's the cutest thing. I don't light it too often. But you put like a scent, some kind of wax in the little skillet. And then you light the little candle. And then that kind of warms up the wax. Hang on, let me move it where you can see because I know it's black on black. There. I think that's just the cutest little thing. You just zoom in there. Isn't that cute? I just think it's cute. I saw that somewhere and I was like, I need that in my life. Especially with all the cast iron I have around my house. But anyway, so yeah, I just think that's cute. And you can put just a little bit of scent and wax or some oil or whatever. And as it warms it up, it melts it and makes it smell good. So anyway, I just thought that was so cute because it's like a little campfire with cast iron. I have a bacon press, but it's too big for this skillet. All it is it becomes a lid, which could be handy in the future. But with my bigger skillet, it works out better. But yeah, so if you use a bigger skillet, you can use a bacon press. Spin a little bit, so I'm going to go on and flip it over. Sometimes you catch a break and you can flip more than one at a time. And it's kind of like, ooh, look at me, look what I did. I'm getting fancy. These are really fatty ends, so they're trying to curl up. That's when you need a bacon press. Alright, I'm going to finish these up and I will get back with you. Alright, go ahead and pull them out. I'm just going to drop them right on into my cup because I'll put my eggs on top of it when they're done. Now. I'm going to pour some of that oil out now just to make it a little easier. Let me grab a paper towel. There we go. Now let's get our eggs going. My oven is not level. If you notice, when I just cracked that, it went that direction. My oven slants towards the back right. And I know there's a little thing that you turn, the leg. And I've tried it, and it works. But what happens is, when I slide it back, it unscrews and goes back to where it was. So it's kind of annoying when I'm cooking, but you know, it is what it is. But anyway, so I told my sister, I found a new one, a new ground white pepper. It was in my pantry, and there's some black pepper. when my sister and her husband come to town, I'm going to see if they can help me. And then I've got some, of course, my salt, my potassium, and then my salt. We're going to let this go a little bit, and then I'll get back with you. Found my universal lid, so I'm going to cover it for a minute or two. You see my quality assurance is back, making sure I'm doing things right. They're pretty hardcore bosses around here. And make sure I do what I'm supposed to do, and make sure if I drop anything, they make sure they're around to help me with it. They make these little, not rubber, silicone things that you can put around the handle of your cast iron. And I've got some. I just forget to use it. See if I can find one. Nope, can't find it. So, in the meantime, I'll just use this. I'll just use what I got. I might have thrown them away because they really didn't help that much. They helped a little bit, but not if you're going to hold the handle for a long time. Then the heat went through. Should have left the rest of that grease in there until I was done cooking the eggs. I mean, it comes out fine. I like the crispy pieces. I'll just put them right on top, but that would have been the smarter option. Leave that grease in there till it was done cooking, like I did yesterday. Yeah, now we got her. Since I won't cook again till next weekend, I'll wash it out. But there's my eggs. There's bacon on the bottom, so that's my breakfast this morning. It is 8:30. I leave at my house at 10 o'clock to go to church. So I just lounge around in a gown, and I'll put my lipstick on right before I go because I'm going to eat, so I don't want to eat it off. So, all right. I straightened my hair because this is the first time I'm going to see my hairdresser. She and I are BFFs, and we've been friends since the early 90s. We went to beauty school together, and this is going to be her first time seeing my hair since I cut it. But she had carpal tunnel surgery and trigger finger surgery about 2 weeks ago. No, 3 weeks ago. So it's not like she could cut my hair anyway. So, all right, bye. Hey, something else I forgot. I've been adding, I got these cherry tomatoes, and I've been adding 5 of them to my breakfast. Okay, bye. Nona Grace, I'm trying to watch your channel, but instead I have this going on. So they're very distracting. I'm trying to watch you, Nona Grace, at the fields, at the country store, but these two are making a racket. They're having a good time. They have been best friends since the day I brought Sammy home. All right, back to watching Nona Grace. Ignore that dust there. I have a dust mite allergy, so I'm doing immersion therapy. I am making sure that I expose myself to dust and dust mites. So then I won't have the allergy. Just hush up and go with it. That's what I say. On Sunday mornings, like this was my protein coffee, and I had it about down to here. But since I'm going to church and we don't get till quite a bit later, I go on and add another scoop of electrolytes and hot water. And this way I sip on this through church. So that way by the time church is out, I'm not starved to death. Electrolytes sure do help you stay full and happy and kind of keeps your belly occupied so it doesn't growl when you're hungry. So anyway, so I got those made up and I'm going to go put my lipstick on and get dressed. Okay, I got on the thrift store outfit today. I like this shirt. It's got, the swingy sleeves. I'm going to have to take a coat along with me because it gets cold in that church. So, hang on. There we go. So, the hat I got on Amazon, but the shirt I got at the thrift store, and these pants I got at the thrift store. So, I pee a lot, and these have like 4 buttons I'm going to have to undo, so it's going to be kind of dramatic. But, anyway, so, and then I got my ankle boots. I think I wear these like 75% of the time, so, all right, off to church. Bye. My lunch today, I'm at Logan's, and I've got my salad with blue cheese, and I ordered 2, in case I forget to show it, 2 pork steaks with broccoli. I lied, it's 2 pork chops and some broccoli. I won't show you the rolls so I don't trigger anybody. Mom got steak and a sweet potato and a salad. So remember this? This is my salad spinner that it broke inside my thing. Oh, that reminds me. I ordered a new one and it's out on my front porch. I'll get it in a minute. Anyway, so I'm using that as a colander. And so I rinsed off the chicken livers. Oh yeah, so I bought some containers of chicken liver. So I'm doing it individually so I'm not on top of each other. So I'm trying not to make the same mistakes I made with the beef liver. So I'm going to pat these dry a little bit. I've rinsed them. I'm going to pat them a little bit. And then I have the tallow and I had that bacon grease and lard over there heating up. And in the meantime, I'm going to pat these dry. And got some looky-loos down here. But watch out, buddy. So I'm going to let the tallow melt, and then I'll get back to you, and then we'll do stuff with this. The one I got to replace my last one, it's a plunger. I did that because the pull kind broke. So you can do that. Anyway, it's got a big one, and then it has a little baby one, too. I have to, read it all and stuff, but this one looks like it's got a chopper inside of it. It's like it has like a little chopper and then just like a little paddle. So, anyway, pretty cool. I'm excited. I mean, when you got to replace something, you want to get something that you'll hopefully hang on to for a long time. So, anyway, that's my new one. So, in the meantime, I'm using that as my colander. My grease is getting hotter, but not hot enough. I'll be back. Okay, so I'm going to blot them again. Something I noticed whenever I did the beef liver, and I would assume it's the same, as the liver sat in my refrigerator for a couple days, and they continued to release liquid out into the bowl. So just because I just had this wiped off, I probably would need to wipe it again, which I just did. So I'm going to start off with just a half of a thing of protein powder. A little bit more. And let's see how that looks. I'm going to set that over there. Nope, I think I'm going to need more than that. Alright, let's just do all of it and see what happens. So I'm going to kind of pat them around. Oh, I need some salt. By the way, this is unflavored protein powder. And I think I am going to try some Parmesan. If I can find it, if I can get to it. So now that I know to kind of do it in single layers, just going to kind of let that protein powder kind of absorb the liquid. So we're going to move over to the skillet. Hang on. Let's just see what the temperature is. Ooh, 430. That's pretty hot. I don't want to cause a problem. So, all right, let me just take one and just kind of drop it in. That popping noise makes you jump. Get back, guys. Try to get one more in. Oh, nope, this is two. Try to get these two in there. Try to just drop it and drop it. Put the screen over and see if that helps. What I saw one person do was she put a paper towel over that just to kind of help it. So I'm going to get the others. I'm going to rinse this out and put the others in here. I'll be back. I had to bring the enforcer. All right, so now let's flip them. I think it's been about 3 minutes is what I set the timer for. Alrighty. Let's do it for another 3 minutes. And we'll come back. In the meantime, I'm going to batter up these other ones. And I'm going to pull them out and I'll set them on a plate over here. I don't know if they're done all the way or not. We will get into them and find out a little bit. Because I might end up having to microwave them or something to cook them longer. No idea. We're just playing. It just sounded good after what we had yesterday with those. With the beef livers, I just thought, hey, nope, I want to do them longer. Well, let me not just assume. Hang on. Nope, that does look good. All right. It was just I saw red. I saw red on the paper towels. That kind of worried me a little bit. So now, what I think for these, for livers, I think that they are so wet and they get so wet so fast that they absorb the liquid and like literally take it in to the liver itself. And so that makes it, that's why they get so gummy so fast. What I did might work with chicken. Like, I mean, I know this is chicken, but I mean, it might work with, you know, like pieces of chicken, chicken thighs, whatnot. But I think that because they are so wet and get so wet so fast, I think that's the problem. Maybe if I used a lot more of the protein powder. Something I will say, when I was trying to clean off the the container yesterday. The little the pan that I had the protein powder and the livers in. Oh my gosh. It was like stuck on like glue. So I would not be surprised if they use blood and flour to seal their huts in the olden days. Because see, that's trying to stick to this. It was really gummy and hard to wash off yesterday. But yeah, so anyway, interesting. We'll see how they taste here in a minute. Put this cover back on them. And when this other one cools down, we'll try it and see what we think. There we go. Let's see how they taste. Maybe a little more salt. But that tastes like the chicken livers that I remember eating. I used to work in a deli, and they had chicken livers. I never cooked. I always was the cleanup girl. That's good. The only thing I would do different is add a little more salt. What I think I might do is, after that's done, make like a little bit of gravy to go over them. Kind of like I did the liver and onions. So, hang on. Let me wait till those are done. To go with whatever it is I make, I'm going to make a salad. I said I was going to make a gravy, but I lied. I remember I used to dip them in stuff, so I'm going to make a dipping sauce here in a minute. But anyway, so I'm going to make a salad to go with it. I had a salad and broccoli for my side at lunchtime. But I'm going to have another salad. So I got my cabbage out, because I still have a couple more containers of the already cut up cabbage. And some of my pickled veggies. Put a little of this liquid on it. Alright. Put this over here. This is why I do all that meal prep you all see. Because now, all I got to do is, there's some celery. You all know, ain't nobody got time for all that manual labor Monday through Friday. Some raw jicama. Only got one more time of this, I think. It's gonna start going bad. What's that? Oh, that's more jicama. Put this on the bottom. Now, what's this here? Oh, some carrots. And that's gonna be my salad. We'll put on some of the Walden Farms Thousand Island. And we're going to put on some buttermilk. Skinny Girl buttermilk. I had blue cheese at lunch. Well, I guess we're finishing that one off. So that'll be my salad. So I'll just slide that back here. And then we'll make up a dip. So hang on, let me put this stuff away. Alright. When I was eating regular potato french fries, I would dip ketchup and mayonnaise. I would dip them in ketchup and mayonnaise. I don't want a whole lot of mayonnaise because, you know, mayonnaise is pretty high calorie. But, so I'd rather have more ketchup because that's a lot lower calorie. And I'm making 2 servings because I'll see, I may dislike it. This may be nasty. And then some Thai chili sauce for a little kick. So, all right. We'll see what we think about this. I remember dipping chicken livers when I worked at the place, but I don't remember what I dipped them in. I didn't use a gravy for chicken livers. Let's try it. This way you can see me in case I make a terrible face. I'm going to dip it in there. That's good. I need another one. Gotta make sure ain't no bugs, you know. Well, that's gonna be my supper. I'm gonna eat half of this and my salad. And that's a wrap for Sunday. Have a good night.